Welcome to FOST. I'm your host, Aaron the Flowers, along with Kai Bryant, Wayne Wilson. We are all in the house for FOST. Man, what a week of football. What a couple of upsets. But the NFL never stop having drama. So guess what? We're loving it. We're loving it. This is fans only. For people that have not seen us before, this is fans only sports talk. That's what FOST stands for. We are not journalists, media, beat writers, or any of that. We're just fans that love the sport, expressing how we feel about the NFL right now. And you may hear music or see videos. We do not have the copyrights nor own the copyrights to the music or videos that you may see. Also, you may hear explicit language. So if you have children under 18, please, parents, keep them guarded from the show. All right. Just want to get those disclaimers out the door. Guess what? I can't wait to get into these conversations because Kai got two things that he wants to talk about that is really detrimental, and instrumental to some of the other people that need to hear this, because due to the fact that his Giants is making moves that kind of look like they throwing a lamb to the wolves. So, Kai, tell me about that. What's going on with your boy Dart?
Man, it doesn't make sense. You get two high quality quarterbacks that could be great backups, right? By getting Russ. Okay, Russ looked like he's washed. I'm with it. But Jameis right there. If they would have waited a week, you got the Saints next week. The Aints, because they ain't got nothing. They ain't stopping nobody. They ain't scoring. They just ain't. So I'm trying to understand, why would you want to start Dart a week earlier? You know, you could have put Jameis in there, seen how Jameis did. If Jameis went out there, lit up the Chargers, who actually have a quality defense, who actually get after the quarterback, who they have a coach who knows rookies. I'm just trying to figure out, what is the whole thought process of starting him this week? You were 1 week away from probably the easiest game you're going to have all year, because you have one of the toughest schedules of the year. So why not wait 1 week and give Jameis a chance if Russ ain't doing what you need him to do? I'm just lost, because we all know that this is how young quarterbacks end up getting, messed up for their career. Not to mention, okay, let's go here, because I know a lot of people like to say, well, what if he shows out? Okay, he shows out. Then what? He has one good game because this coach don't know him. This coach don't know his weakness. This coach don't know what he likes to throw, where he likes to throw it. You give him 2 weeks. Okay, he has fun against the Saints possibly. After that, he's probably going to get beat down. Why? Because the line sucks. The offensive line is terrible. They had a good game against a bad team in Dallas, who everybody proved Dallas can't get to a quarterback. If you was going to start him, that would have been a game to start him. He wouldn't get hit. You're going to start him against the Saints. Starting him against this team, not smart. Last week, they barely could block for Russ. So what makes you think against a better defense? Because San Diego has a better defense than Kansas City. We're going to think that he's going to show out against a better defense and have time to pass the ball against a better defense? No. Thoughts, gentlemen?
Wayne, what's your thoughts?
I think you're spot on. I mean, unless they know something that we don't know, that we're not seeing, which could be a possibility. but I don't see him doing. I don't understand the reason why putting in this rookie so early, so soon in his career. And like you're saying, there's other games that they could possibly wait to see what he can do against a team that might be a better matchup for him. But he's going to get hurt out there playing against a team like the Chargers. The Chargers are playing well on defense this year, and they're gonna test this rookie out. They're gonna blitz him from all ways, up the middle. They're gonna send the safety to go in after him. They're gonna send the quarterback blitz on him. He's not gonna know what to do. I don't think it's a real wise choice putting this rookie in. I mean, like I said, unless they know something that the fans don't know.
And I'm gonna piggyback off of what you were saying. It's something that we don't know, but what we do know is that offensive line is trash. I mean, that's what we do know. And what we do know is Russell Wilson is a Super Bowl winning quarterback, and he couldn't get it done with that offensive line. So if that's the case, a Super Bowl winning quarterback couldn't get it done with that offensive line, what makes you think that a rookie is going to get it done with that offensive line? And so my problem is this, Kai. If you run that boy like they did Jalen Hurts in his first year, and he messes up and get hurt because that offensive line is not going to protect him. So if that's the case, you're saying I'm going to put my rookie quarterback out there to get demolished because he's going to run the ball.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And so if he gets hurt, you know what I want them to do, Kai?
What?
I want them to fire the GM. And I want them to fire your head coach.
You mean, well, the coach? No. The coach deserves it because that fool is the one who said he wants to keep going to the media talking about, well, this was my decision. Okay, dummy, let it be your decision. There was a reason you kept arguing the point. You can't be a coward and listen to uneducated folk who never even played football, let alone who never ran a team, who doesn't do any studying whatsoever. You want to listen to fans because fans think, oh, well, Jackson Dart looked good in preseason when no one was blitzing him. When they threw no exotic defenses at him, he looked amazing. Shut up. They're stupid. And you want to listen to them. Yes, if this was your choice, he gets hurt, you get fired. I think that's 100% fair. He goes out there, you get him gun shy because they beat the brakes off of him because he throws a flat ball. They start recognizing that he throws a flat ball. That I saw myself all through preseason, that he throws a flat ball, that when he's being pressed, he overthrows. I see that because he doesn't have much touch on his passes. So if I see this, highly educated people who live football will see it. And make sure you understand, he deserves to be fired. You hurt this kid when you could have put out Jameis Winston, who's taller than Russ, who can see over the line, who can throw across the middle, who can see the receivers everywhere. If that was the case, put a taller, more experienced quarterback back there who can hold it down until this kid is ready. If this kid does not show up this week and get his head bashed in, you deserve to be fired.
What's going to happen if the first couple of plays he gets hurt bad in the first quarter? Do you go back to Russell? Do you go to Jameson?
You have to go to Jameson.
Yeah,
because you by sitting Russ like that and going that right there, you messed it up. If you don't went to Jameson, then you could have just said, you know what, Russ, get out there because I can see what's going on with this line. We ain't about to get our prize bull hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's just my whole thought with the Giants. organization is this, you make calls out of emotions. Like you do things out of emotions instead of doing the right thing for the team. All right. This could be demoralizing for the team. The team is already 0-3. He had a chance to win against the Cowboys. That didn't happen. The other game where the man kept on jumping off sides and doing all crazy stuff.
You wouldn't take him out.
You should have took him out earlier, than to have all that going on. It is piss poor coaching, piss poor GMs, piss poor owner. Plain and simple. They need to revamp that all the way around, because due to the fact that you're hurting these fans, loyal Giant fans, they love that, and then you're making people not want to come to play for the Giants. Plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, if this kid fails on Sunday and he gets hurt, y'all have did more hurt to him than helping him. Plain and simple.
We might as well be looking for a quarterback next year.
That's it. And
if he gets hurt, he's gonna be ruined.
Archie Manning is not playing lights out right now. He isn't. So all y'all putting so much pressure on Archie Manning. Archie Manning is not looking good. Now, some of the other quarterbacks I've seen in college play way better than Archie Manning. So if y'all trying to get him because of his name,
he's the Manning.
Yeah, look, y'all messing up. Y'all messing up. To other news, my boy Wayne. Wayne, what's going on with the camaraderie and sportsmanship in the NFL and in the college? What's going on, bro?
Well, you know what? I'll just put it like this. I saw, football seasons here and everything. I saw a couple poor sportsmanship out there. Not at the pro level per se right at this moment. There's some stuff that we've seen, but I want to touch on at the high school level. My alma mater back home, Grant Union High School, state champions, first game of the season. They were very braggadocious out there, and they got penalties even before the game started. For poor sportsmanship, they're out there taunting the other football team, parading around, bouncing around, taunting them. They even ran to the head coach of the team they were playing against. This is like a whole bunch of poor plays out there. And it's like, first of all, you're the state champions. You need to be conducting yourself better than that. Two, when people talk about Grant High School in the city of Sacramento, California, they have nothing but negative things to say about us. Even when I was going there, they had bad things to say about that, about Grant. They don't. We never get good calls. We never get this and that. But we always play with sportsmanship. We always held our head high. We always pray with what we call pace of pride out there. What I saw videotape of that, it was just disgusting. And just looking on the alumni page, they were just saying how disgraceful those young men were out there. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the coaches did. I don't know what penalties, what consequences they suffered, but I hope it was severe enough to where they learned their lesson, because that's not the way we want to be representing, and we should be representing the city. And just recently, we see a significantly larger young man out there on the football field body slamming a defensive player that was already, the play was already over. He's jumping and he threw his whole weight upon this young man laying on the ground, not once but twice. And to my understanding, he cracked a couple of ribs and a couple of bones. And I hope that young man receives some consequences for his actions. The whole point that I'm trying to make is this: at the pro levels, the pros need to be conducting themselves in a professional manner on the football field, on and off the football field, because they got all these young people watching. and they want to emulate the players that they see on TV because they want to be like them. And this goes for some of the fans. It goes for some of the parents out there who want to jump out on the field when they see a bad call. Want to get out there when they jump in the officials' faces, want to argue and want to fight them and fight. We see melees of parents fighting on the football field. This is not what our young people need to see. They need to be. We are fans. And with that, we get exuberant, we get excited. Sometimes we get frustrated, we go into rages, but we need to be able to tone that down. We could tame that and say, because the bottom line is it's still a game. And we are people. We need to be conducting ourselves as people, not animals.
I do agree. What you got to say, Kai? You're muted.
I didn't want any background noise to mess with you. Coming from the standpoint of a sports parent, because both of my boys play basketball, baseball, my daughter cheers and all that stuff. And as a sports parent, one of the biggest problems I've noticed, it's just like the old saying, like when you hear parents in the background, that's my son, that's my niece, that's my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Go so and so. Yeah, that's my. You're making it about you, and that's where the problem lies. It's too many times in sports, and sad to say, Wayne, Aaron and I just went through this with a student. One of our students experienced gunfire at a game. A man was killed at a game. Not today, last Saturday. That young fella had to deal with that. The week before last, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was the week before. But we had to no, it was that past weekend, sorry. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, this past weekend in Wilmington. So but we had to deal with this young man because people can't just be at a function and make it about the kids. You have too many sad individuals because this is what you are. You are a sad, pitiful, disrespectful, ignorant, unintelligent individual who have to make it about you. The world don't revolve around you. You're not there to see you. People don't go to events to see you. Okay, maybe you didn't get hugged enough. Maybe you didn't make the school basketball team, so you want to be seen. Do something better. How about you get a positive view? Stop looking for stuff to make it worse for everyone else. Don't be the person who go to the club just to start a fight. Don't be the person who go to the family cookout just to start an argument. Be the person who goes there to enjoy yourself. You want to make something of yourself? How about you make yourself intelligent? That way you can learn something, study something, watch some podcasts or something that you can learn and have an intelligent conversation instead of being ignorant. Leave your loud, uneducated, ignorant, unnecessary comments home. You go there to represent, you go there to present for these children. Be there for the children. Let the children enjoy themselves. Don't be a parent who needs to be seen. Don't be a cousin who needs to be seen. Uncle, aunt, friend, grandma, pop, whomever. Let it be about that child. Okay, you want to cheer for your kid because you see your child out there doing their thing? By all means, go, Mike, go, yeah. I'm with it. Oh, yeah, run them down. You see your kid balling, let them ball. They going out on the field. They don't need you yelling their name. They about to hit a free throw. Concentrate. Shut up. The ref make a call. That's what they got coaches for. Now
I hear you.
You being there like, oh, come on. If everybody, y'all all thought that was a bad call, let it go. But you don't need to yell at the ref the whole time. Yeah, ref, what was that? Blah, blah, blah. You're in a small stadium. I'm in a small basketball area or soccer game or something. And you're the main person everybody here. Stop. Let your kids enjoy themselves. Let your family enjoy themselves. Stop making it about you. Because all you show is that you are unimportant. You are nothing. Be more. Be better. Choose to be more. Choose to be better. Because when you do that, you're choosing to be less.
I hear you.
Both of y'all got powerful statements. I'm going to put it like this and sum it all up. All right. Put your feelings in check. Okay. Put your focus in check. When you see individuals like that 300-something pound man just jumping 5 foot in the air, splashing on top of this young man, and he did it not once, but he did it twice. What drove him to do it? You know what I'm saying? What was he trying to accomplish in doing it? Okay. And also we gotta put coaching in it. We gotta put, mindset in it. We also gotta put parents in it. Parents, you are the first role model to every child out there. You are the first. So if you're cussing and fussing and doing all these things and they're seeing you going to the ref talking about that was a bull's best call and you need to do, what do you think your child is going to feel as though that they're entitled to do? Okay? They feel as though that they can get in these adults' face and match that energy when they are children. They are children. But you're teaching your child to match adult energy. That to me in itself is causing a lot of situations in sports where you see these disgruntled children playing the sport because they see their disgruntled parents doing the same damn thing. And so my thoughts is, Kai, you hit it right on the head when you said it's not about you. When you hear the parents say, "Oh, that's my son," yeah, you're proud of your son. But say good job, or you could say go Rudolph. You could, whatever. But don't focus it on you. And see, a lot of things that I see too is when they're trying to get accolades for what their son is trying, or son or daughter has done. You know what I'm saying? Accolades for that. I did that, or I helped it. You're supposed to do that. You're the parent. You're supposed to. You're not looking for accolades from them, because when you get it, or if somebody said, Aaron, your son balled out, I'm gonna say, oh, I told him all that. I did this. I hear too many eyes, and I don't hear enough of them focusing on him. This is his journey. This is his way of expressing himself. So when they come to me and say, oh, Aaron, your son was awesome. Yo, he did a hell of a job. He worked hard to become the person that he is. Okay. Even if you speak to your children, let them know that they did this. Because here's the thing, you're trying to build them up. You're not trying to build yourself up. You've already had your chance. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to build them up. And why I say put your feelings and everything, if you have beef with somebody, and I say this with all intentions of heart. If you have a beef with somebody, do not bring it to the kids' game. I see that person is on site. You always hear that crap. Oh, once I see you, it's on site. Yo, some sites you need not to be on. If you see them at the kids' game, I don't need you pulling out your gun at my kids' game, shooting at somebody that you have beef with. Stop it. Because that shows in itself that you're selfish. That shows that you have no respect for anybody else but yourself. Getting revenge in a kid's game or any other event that you have beef with somebody with, that to me is stupid. And the only way that we can deter those things from Little League on up to sports is basically getting the police involved to have security for these events.
Youth events, which is ridiculous.
Yes.
Absolutely. And I experienced it. I've been there. Where adults create something at a football. I remember like it was yesterday when I was in high school, when the football after the game was over, some beef between people that went to opposing schools 20 years before I was going there, get into a fight, and next thing I see a crowd rushing. I'm running with my saxophone, my friend running with his bass drum, and my friend running, and he's hurtling over a bench, trying to get away from, running from his life. That kind of stuff does have no place out there on the football field. And no, you don't respect yourself. You don't have no respect for yourself. You want to go out there, going to sell some beef that happened 20 years ago with somebody, and you still live in that moment. You should have grown past that moment years ago and gotten over it.
No, you know why they don't get over it, Lane? Because they're sick-minded individuals.
Exactly.
These individuals feel as though that if I didn't live my best life, I'm gonna live it vicariously through somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm my child. Hey, I'm gonna instill all this junk into my child, so he can be better than me. But hold on, he's going to hold those grudges that I still have. I'm going to teach him about these grudges. I'm going to teach him about these things. I remember when I was playing basketball for Fitzsimons, and we won the game at Gillespie up in Philadelphia. I had to run 16 blocks. 16 blocks. Brother, 16 blocks. We all run. We couldn't even get on the bus because the bus was already bombarded by the school. So we had to run 16 blocks home because these parents couldn't take the loss. The kids couldn't take the loss. And so this is what I'm saying. It goes back to what Kai said and what you were saying. This is a game. This is just a game.
But Aaron, think about what you said, though. You said kids take on the identity of their coaches. That was another part, Wayne, that we had to look at with your team, with your school, and with this school, like with this kid. We don't know how this kid who hurt that kid, like the identity of his coaches, the identity of that. We got to try and hurt them. Back in the day, let's be honest, when we were younger, yes. In the 80s, in the 90s, oh yeah, it was about hurting up the team. Oh, 100%. That would have been nothing but normal football play. But in today's society, we should not be going out there because we know better. You know the old saying, when you know better, you do better. We shouldn't be going out there purposely trying to hurt people. You should be going out there to try and win, be a part of it. But back to what you were saying, Wayne, another problem, Aaron, that like what you guys said with the parents thing. Another problem is based off of what both of you were talking about, these parents and these players, like old school players and old school parents who went to the same high school, never moving on because they never accomplished anything after football. I had beef with, I go to Simon Gratz, and I had beef with this school. I go to Lincoln, and me and Frankfurt had beef. You know, Northeast had beef with Lincoln, and because I went to school at Lincoln, I went to Northeast, but I went out there in the Northeast. But my thing is, okay, I go to a football game at Lincoln against Northeast because that's just like my yearly thing, you know. But then out of nowhere, now Northeast and Lincoln, you got people my age fighting. That wouldn't make any sense. Because you fighting because of what happened when we were kids?
Yeah.
Man, you got great now. Get over your dang old selves. You know, and this is the problem with these people. They've never accomplished anything in their lives. They've never went anywhere or went any further. So they're stuck in that mindset of, moment. I'm going to be seen somehow because I haven't done anything since I was a child.
But also put it in this kind of text. When you said about us trying to inflict pain, we tried to do it in the confines of the game, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We
right there.
You know, you come over to the middle, I'm gonna smack that ass. You know, you come over that, you catch that ball, and we gonna crush you.
Oh no!
You know,
Don't forget about under the pile, bro. Come on now.
But the bottom line is, after the game, you get up, go to the other side, good game, and then you walk off and you go home.
That's it.
Let's be honest. Nobody was getting shot in our games.
No. And you look at it in that kind of sense. You know, you're right, Kai. It's the coaching. It's also your reflection of the coach. You know, because how many times we heard about Buddy Ryan and what was that bounty
bag?
The bounty bag.
Yep.
The bounty.
He's
the bounty bowl. And so that team took on the persona of Buddy Ryan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
so you're absolutely right. But now, like you said, when you know better, you do better. We shouldn't have these, like Wayne. I don't know if you saw the video in the college. You know, we saw Jalen Carter spit on somebody, and then maybe a game or so later, we see a college kid spitting on another kid. And so this is something that we can't put out there and say, "Oh, that's just bad," or that's okay. When these kids see other stars doing that, they take on that same persona. They start doing the same thing.
Absolutely.
Because they feel as though that it is intimidation. You know what I'm saying? Let your game. That's one thing I like. Let your game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let your game speak. You know, you talk crap to Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan didn't want to fight you. What Michael Jordan do? He laid 50 on you. Kobe. Oh, you talk stuff to Kobe. Guess what Kobe gonna do? He gonna lay 50 on you. Matter of fact, 80. Was it 88 or something like that?
Yeah.
One.
Yeah. And so you let your game speak for you. And then all that other talk becomes irrelevant. You know what I'm saying?
People forget about that. Only thing people remember is, oh, you said that and you pissed them off, and your teammates gonna say, should have shut the F, you know. You should have shut
up. Yo, yeah, we heard that all the time. Like, dude, shut up, leave him alone.
Yo, that's like Kevin Garnett. He was telling that boy when he was getting the best of Jordan in the first quarter. He's like, "Oh, you man, keep going at him, keep doing this," and hyping him up. And the boy started talking junk, and Jordan heard him. And guess what? That brother ain't scored again, and Jordan scored like 30-something points after that. I was like, come on, man.
Hey, and what would Jordan respond? He said, what, y'all tired? You're tired? What? You're tired? You tired?
But I used to do that too, man. When I used to run track and field. And I knew I was the fastest thing going. And some of my teammates, I knew the guy from Gillespie is just as fast as I was. And my boy went up there and said, George, I never forget it. George went over to the dude and said, yo, you going to get smoked. Smokey going to smoke you today. He going to smoke you today. And I was like, man, if you don't shut the hell up. I struggle with this dude. Like this dude, and it got so bad that he didn't even have his shorts and stuff. He had on jeans, and he beat my ass in jeans, running the 400 meter. And I told George, I was like, man, if you only just shut the fuck up, no, just shut the hell up. We probably he wouldn't have probably
wasn't in the right mindset. He didn't have his shorts. He would have broken out of it. You pissed him off.
And I was like, George, shut the hell up. Shut up, George.
You should apologize. Hey, man, now, don't even listen to him, brother.
Look, I'm sitting up there trying to tell the brother, look, bro, it's all right. Don't listen. Yo, that he on something. He just trying to hype me up. He's like, oh, okay. He's like, okay. I'll see you at the finish line. He did too. But he shook my hand. He's like, good run. Maybe you catch me next time.
He looked back at you and talked to you.
Oh, trash, bro. And so those are the things that, that kind of, when we look at sports, we know that we're supposed to be competitive, but we're missing the sportsmanship kind of not accolades, but the sportsmanship that's supposed to happen in sports. It's like, the respect. The respect. That's it. Kyle, what you got for us, brother? I know you got something about them Bucks.
All right. Yeah. So, gentlemen, I want both of your opinion on this. I will give my opinion after. I want y'all to, Aaron, of course, I'm starting with you because you're an Eagle fan. Do you believe this is a must-win against the Bucks for the Eagles? Why or why not? Focus on yourself.
All right, here we go. This is not a must-win. All right. And this is why. I did some research on this. And because here's the thing, the Philadelphia Eagles struggle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But when I did some research, I noticed that last year when they played the Buccaneers, Philadelphia got blown out. Right? And they went to the Super Bowl. All right. The year before that year that they went to the Super Bowl and lost, they got blown out at the same time with the Bucks. And they went to the Super Bowl. So what I'm saying is this is not a must-win. If Philadelphia does lose to Tampa Bay, I'm saying it right now. If they lose to Tampa Bay right now, Philadelphia will go to the Super Bowl. That's all.
You and your superstitions, man. What do you think?
No, it's not superstition. I'm just saying every time they lose to the Bucks, and if you look at last season, when they lost to the Bucks, didn't they run off like 10 straight games after they lost to the Bucks?
You mean after they got healthy and stopped running the ball so much? I'm gonna start throwing the ball so much.
Hey, but after they got creamed by the Bucks last year, because
but what did they do? They woke up, they said, okay, we're trying to force the ball, stop trying to force these passes. We need to run more. We need to run to set up the pass. And that's what they did. So that's why I can't really say that. Because that Rams game could have been that for them. Because if you look at the Rams game, it was a tale of two halves. That first half, they were terrible. Yeah. And the second half, they became a whole new team. The defense was shutting down the Rams. The offense was throwing the ball all over the field. So that's what I say. That could have been last week's game. Well, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Wayne. What do you think, sir?
I think the Eagles will pull this game off.
Do you think
the Bucks been struggling? I mean, they beat.
Hold on. Is it a must-win game for the
Eagles?
You go. That's the question.
Is it? No.
Do you think it's a must-win game for the
I don't think it's a must-win game.
And why not?
It's still too early in the season. The Eagles are the Super Bowl champions. If they lose, they'll lose. It's not going to slow them down from the rest of the season. They'll still play well the rest of the season. They'll still get in the playoffs. They'll win the conference very easily, I think, because they got the Commanders are probably the only other team that they can compete with the Eagles.
The Commanders
have a chance to compete with the Eagles. I'll put it like that, because the Cowboys, they're not going to do anything. The Giants, and I'm looking at the Bucks. The 3 games that they played, it was what, maybe a field goal or less of a win for them.
Same for the Eagles.
Yeah, the Eagles are. I think the Eagles are just going through the motions. They're getting ready for the mid-season where they're going to start to take off again and run off 7, 8, 9 wins in a row to the end of the season. It's not a must-win.
I just find it funny how, we've talked about this before, how people move the goalposts depending on what team they're talking about. And if you think about what you just said, well, the Bucks won their games by 3 points. Okay, but so did the Eagles.
Yeah,
but the Bucks wasn't like a play from losing each of their games. The Eagles was literally 1 or 2 plays from losing each of their games. So my thing is, especially why I believe it's a must win. It's 2 reasons. Reason 1, you don't want to be. He's 1-4. Jalen Hurts is 1-4 against the Bucs. Why do I think it's a must win? You don't want to be 1-5. Okay, that's 1. 2, you will more than likely have to see this team again in the playoffs. And so you really want to get that leg up. Just get it out your head so they're not in your head when the playoffs come. That's not all you're thinking about is beating them. Because let's be honest, this is a game of the mind. And we've seen too many players who fold like a sheep every time they play that one team or the whole team fold just every time they play this one team. Why? Because it's just that team. And you don't want to have that mindset that, oh, well, it's just, yeah, we always lose to the Bucs. No, because you want to be able to beat the Bucs. So that way if you have to see them in the playoffs, that we always lose to them, stuff won't be there. And 3, the Bucs is injured. Come on, man. 3 out of 5 on their O-line. And y'all got a defensive line that play. I mean, the Eagles got a strong D-line. So they got 3 out of 5 offensive linemen hurt. Godwin supposed to be coming back off of an injury. So no, say, they got Godwin. Get out of here. Even if Godwin does play, this man been hurt for the longest time. And he's just coming back. We don't know if he got his legs under him. They haven't been really working in the offseason. We know how that works. We see it all the time. Look at with CeeDee Lamb. When CeeDee Lamb last year sat out, Brandon Ayuk with the Niners, they looked terrible when they first came back because they weren't working with them. That the timing was off. Everything. The routes wasn't crisp. So that's what I'm saying. And with this injury riddled, because they missing players on defense too, with this injury riddled Tampa Bay team, you do not want to lose to them because, yes, that would be in your head. And imagine if that comes and they're healthy in the playoffs. Now you lose to an injury-ridden team in a regular season, and you've lost 6. I mean, 5 out of the 6 times you saw them. Now you got to see them again in the playoffs. That's going to be a problem.
Well, let me put it like this. Would I lose to the Tampa Bay Bucs knowing that I'm going to the Super Bowl? Of course, yes. I mean, my thoughts is this. Jalen Hurts should win all the time. I mean, he should have that mindset to win this game. I'm not saying that. He shouldn't have this mindset to win, but this doesn't damage him. Because we thought we would have to go against the Bucs last year, but Washington wound up getting rid of the Bucs.
And Detroit.
Yeah. I mean, but Detroit was so hurt. That to me, we would have won that anyway. My thoughts is not a must win for us. Is it to help Jalen out to get over his hump with him? I mean, yeah, he probably really wants this game more so than anything. And he's going to probably try to, prove it that he wants this game. The Philadelphia Eagles went to Tampa I think it was Thursday they left out. So they practiced in Tampa. And because they did that, because they wanted to get adjusted to the heat. There's something about that heat in Tampa that keeps them, falling like flies. Now, I can't wait to see them go against Buffalo in after December, where they're going to wish for Tampa heat. But I really don't think that this is a must win. I would love to see them win, but with all the things that you're saying, Kai, about them being hurt, the Bucs being hurt and things of that nature, they're still pretty stout on defense. Jalen Hurts got to go against the defense. And they know how to close in, and try to force things where he has to throw over the middle. Now, my thing is with the Bucks, when they played the last 3 times, AJ Brown was not healthy. He wasn't on the field in the last three times. So we already know when AJ Brown is not on the field, Jalen Hurts does not look good. It just doesn't look good when he's not on the field.
Don't say that. Don't let my family hear you say that, because there's no.
He doesn't. He doesn't look good when he doesn't have AJ Brown on the field. And so now they needed to win that Rams game like they did, because due to the fact, even if they would have lost that Rams game, you seen an offense that was actually throwing the ball. You seen the offense that was clicking. You seen the offense of last year. And so when they was talking about Jalen getting in Patullo's face, talking about, yo, we need to go downfield. Look, that showed me that it was coaching and not Jalen. You know what I'm saying? The coaches are playing it safe, and Jalen's like, let us rip. And then AJ Brown said, let us loose. So, if that's the case, they needed that in the Rams. Now, when they go against Tampa Bay's defense is a different beast. Now, you remember that 460 or 400 pounder that they released? They signed him on the practice squad just for the Eagles game. You know why? He's supposed to be
the push.
That's right. He's supposed to be the tush push.
I saw that. I think they got like two 400 pounders.
Yes.
Specifically for that.
Just for that. So I'm intrigued to see how that works out. That's why I'm excited to see this game. But to go back to what Kyle was saying, is it a must win? It's only a must win for the psyche of Jalen Hurts. Okay? That's for it being a must win for the team, no.
I think part of it is like and I agree, because they said the same thing about what's his name? Lamar, like beating Kansas City. Because Lamar has a similar record against Kansas City. That's he's like 1-5 against Kansas City. So it's like a similar mindset. You have to beat this team just to get it out of your head. You know what I mean? Just for your own well-being. Even though, let's be honest, if you watched their first game against the Bills, that was not Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson had nothing to do with that loss. No. He was balling out. His defense was terrible. And both losses, Lamar Jackson is a beast this year. It's his defense that ain't playing.
It's not only his defense. It's Derrick Henry fumbling the ball at inopportune moments.
Yeah, that part too.
You know what I'm saying? And so when you look at it, they played 3 games. Derrick Henry fumbled in all 3 of those games. All 3 of those games. That was in a bad moment when he fumbled. So I think now Andrews is playing well. Now Henry is fumbling the ball. But Andrew always played well during the regular season. It's just the playoffs.
Yes.
He's horrible in the playoffs.
Yes, he drops
horrible.
Hey. And so the psyche.
Go ahead.
The psyche with the Ravens and Kansas City is this. I do agree. Lamar Jackson has to beat Kansas City. I might change my pick because I picked Kansas City to win because I thought Kansas City need this game more than the Ravens did. But after seeing that Ravens loss against the Lions, I think they're going to be pissed. And Kansas City is going to get that new revamped defense. And I just don't see them winning that. What you was going to say, Kai?
I was looking at y'all schedule. Man, after this week, y'all schedule get real cake for 4 weeks. Y'all got the Broncos, and I told everybody, nobody wanted to listen to me. I told y'all Bo Nix was was Fugazi. I said that man couldn't beat nobody. But oh no, the Broncos go. Get out of here. Bo Nix is trash. But
it's the defense. It's the defense for the Broncos.
Their defense is playing. He's trash.
We understand that, but his defense. Remember, Bo Nix only just need to manage the game. Okay, if he manages the game well, then the defense, is going to take over.
Dude, not in that division. In that division, you got to do something. I'm sorry, you got to think about that division. That is not the division you go to get a game manager. You got to do something because you got Kansas City, San Diego, and who else in that division?
The
Broncos,
the Raiders.
Oh, well, never mind. But anyway, outside of them. But yeah, y'all got the Broncos, the Giants, the Vikings, the Giants.
You know what? I'm going to say this now on FOST. I hope y'all listen. I wish I had some music in the background. Carson Wentz coming for that ass, boy.
No Diddy.
And we know how you play. So if you still playing during that time, I suggest you ask them to put JJ in because I'm coming for you, bro.
Yeah, y'all shouldn't take this much joy in Carson and beating up on Carson Wentz, man. That's a shame.
Oh, that's not joy.
That man been beaten up over the years since he left the Eagles. With Jalen Hurts making 2 Super Bowls, his backup won a Super Bowl. Come on, man. This man done took enough punishment. He don't need y'all to punish him.
Yo, but God, Wayne, this game is about mental. I'm trying to get into the mental. You know what I mean? Last time we seen Carson, we had 10 sacks in one game, almost 10 sacks in one game.
Yo, that's crazy.
So, I mean, it is what it is, bro. But You're right. That schedule for the Philadelphia, I'm looking at them now on my wall. That schedule looks good. And then we got the Giants again after them, and then we go on our bye. Hey, and that's why I said I figured that we're going to lose one of those games. And if I had a game to lose, it'd probably be that Tampa Bay game. It would be that Tampa Bay game.
Yeah.
All right. Talking about rankings and looking at schedules and stuff of that nature. I guess they straightened the power rankings out. I was looking at the power rankings, I think it was last week or so, and they had Kansas City in the top 5 in power rankings, and they had not won a game yet. Now, I said this last on Splash, I believe the most dangerous team that didn't win a game during that time was the Kansas City Chiefs. The only reason that the Chiefs are not winning these games is due to the fact that they're hurt. Okay, Rice is out, Worthy is out. Offensive lineman has not really gelled together. So as I look at the rankings now, I'm gonna start it from 1 on down. They got Philadelphia as number 1. Number 2 is the Buffalo Bills, which I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this: Buffalo should be number 1. And the only reason I'm saying that is because when you look at the numbers, Buffalo's offensive numbers is better than Philadelphia's, and that's why I'm putting it like that. Detroit is they put Detroit number 3. Number 3, right? And put the Los Angeles Rams at number 4. I have a problem with this. The Rams is undefeated. I mean, the Los Angeles Chargers are undefeated. And so you're going to put Detroit number 3 and the Chargers number 4? I mean, the Chargers has been balling. And just look, I hate to say this on FOST, Justin Herbert's numbers look better than Jalen Hurts.
Okay, I have to go against you here. I see why. Because they, like you said, they barely beat the Chiefs. You know, that was the Chiefs is the Chiefs. They lost their number one receiver right at the beginning of the game, who's truly their number two. And everybody, and you saw the difference in them in the second half when once they adjusted. They were a whole different team. They beat the Raiders barely, even though they beat them 20 to 9. The game was much closer than it looked. You know, then they beat the Broncos by a field goal, and the Broncos have not been good this year. So that's one of the reasons why it's like, who did they play? You see what I'm saying? Where you look at the Lions actually played somebody, because you said the Lions are what, third, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So if you look at the Lions lost to the Packers week 1. Okay. That's week 1. You know, they're adjusting to their new coaches, all that stuff. Defense, offense, everything. Week 2, destroyed the Bears. Destroyed the Bears. 52-21. And that wasn't even because of the quarterback. That was because of the defense. But then they beat the Ravens 38-30. So they're beating quality teams. It's about who did you beat, which determines why you're up there. Just like the Eagles. Outside of the Cowboys, the Eagles beat good teams. You know, the Rams and the Chiefs are still considered good teams. And the Chiefs played 3 straight good teams. So that's what they're looking at.
So this is
sorry.
Yeah, you're good. This is what I'm saying. Now, my disagreement to you is this. All right. Detroit you said they lost to Green Bay, right?
Yeah, week 1. Yeah.
Okay. And Green Bay messed around. I was getting ready to cuss. Messed around and lost to who? The Cleveland Browns. Right?
Whose defense is nasty.
Okay. It's still Cleveland Browns.
I think they look past them. You know, we all have every team have their look past game.
Hold on. You know where I'm going, right? You know where I'm going at, right? So my thoughts is this. Yeah, they beat the Ravens, and they beat the Ravens. Why? Because of Derrick Henry's fumble. Am I right? Okay.
Yep.
And the Ravens, what's their record again? The Ravens' record?
1-2.
1-2. Wow. All righty. And then they beat who else? Who else did they beat? Chicago.
Destroyed.
Who is Chicago, though? Who is Chicago?
The Chicago played Cowboys better than y'all did.
Who is Chicago?
Chicago destroyed them better than y'all did.
What's Chicago's record?
2-1 or 1-2.
Cowboys,
they lost. No. They lost to the Vikings in week 1 when their defense coordinator was pulled. He put his hand in his butt. But then they got destroyed by the Lions, and then Chicago destroyed the Cowboys.
So okay,
yeah, we hear you.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. If we're going about who they played, right? Who Philadelphia played, who this person played. We can't change who they played, for one. For two, all right? If my team is 3-0 and I got sacked, I got hit 14 times and still won the game, I deserve to be at number 3. Justin Herbert, this is the only time you're going to hear me say this because I really don't, take up for you, brother. But I'm taking up for you today. The ball got hit 14 times. Stood up in the pocket, got smashed. Out of those 14 hits, 5 of them should have had him on the sidelines. All right? Brother, you got my respect for just that one game. And that's why I'm putting you, that's why I think that you should have been number 3. And with that defense that the Chargers had, that's why I'm putting you at number 3.
I still can't argue about because you said, but you tried to go with the Ravens record because you're focusing just on record. We can't just focus on record either because it's also about who you play. Because the Ravens lost week 1, and that was coaching. We all know that was coaching.
It doesn't matter. The coach is a part of it. No.
The coach won the 40.
No. We're not doing this. Hell with that. The coach is a part of the team.
True.
The coach is a part of the team. So guess what? If the team loses, the coach loses. Everybody loses. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You just brought up when you were talking about the Lions, you just brought up the fact that they only won because Lamar Jackson fumbled. Now, not Lamar, because Derrick Henry fumbled. So you just moved the goalpost. They only lost. They only won because of that. So they shouldn't be as high because they only won. But you're saying
so this is what I'm saying. You're saying the same thing about the Philadelphia Eagles when they barely won. They was barely winning their games with just one play. One play.
And which is why I wouldn't put them up that high. I'm just being honest. So Eagles wouldn't be the number one team.
And so this is what I'm saying. They're not playing to their full potential. It's not because you could blame it on the coach. You could blame it on anything. You could blame it on that. I'm just saying that they lost. They lost as a team. So guess what? You lose as a team. This team is 3-0, and they persevere with a challenging team. Yo, if I'm 3-0, if I'm undefeated, I should be in the top. That's all I'm saying. As a team,
good teams will always rise to the occasion, no matter what the score is, no matter what the situation is. They will rise to the occasion to win the game.
Say that again, Wayne. Say that.
I said. Now I'll let me back up a little bit. A great team will always rise to the occasion to win the game. By any means necessary. It doesn't matter how they do it, they will find a way to make that happen.
Well, even if the other team give it to you.
It doesn't matter. See, that's the point I try to be making, man.
Give it to you.
It's not that they gave it to us. We won that game.
Ask Travis Kelce. There you go.
No, like Travis. So you think Travis really wanted to give up the ball like that?
I'm using that. It was the way it bounced off his hands. Because he literally tried to catch the ball like this. And his hands went like this, like he was handing it to the corner.
But the ball was tipped. See, a lot of people didn't see that. The ball was tipped by Jalen Carter. Now, it was still catchable, and it just took off the trajectory of the ball. But
it was right in his hands.
Look, I'm trying to tell you, we won that game. Case closed.
And those drop passes from Dallas?
Look, we can't help it if he's selling Butterfingers during the game.
He's on the sideline eating popcorn with the extra butter.
That's not our problem, all right? Now, number 5 is the Green Bay Packers. They took a loss to
the Bears. I'm sorry, the Browns.
They put Green Bay over top of Tampa Bay. Do y'all believe that? Is that right?
See, they're doing that same thing about it's a strength of schedule mindset. Because, like, remember what you were saying, Wayne, when you were like the Tampa Bay lost to those teams, and they didn't look good, even though they're 3-0, they didn't look good. And the teams they played weren't good teams. You see what I'm saying? So it's a strength of schedule mindset. They didn't look good against these bad teams. So that's why they did it that way.
Well, yeah. The thing the only reason I'm agreeing with, I don't like the 3-0. I think 3-0 teams should be at the top power ranking. Okay. I don't care who they play. That's my thought. But remember, I thought, and I still do, I think the only threat to Philadelphia is Green Bay. But Jordan Love looked like he was a rookie against
that monster defense of the Browns.
Yeah. and it looked scary because some of the stuff he could have just threw the ball away and lived for some downs, but he chose to hold on to the ball.
Yeah,
That's the maturity, because I think he just was trying to figure out how he's going to win the game no matter what. And sometimes you got to take a loss to get the win.
I like that.
I like that.
Oh,
like that
and real quick, the teams that Tampa Bay played, the Falcons. When we say the Falcons good at all, no, they beat them 23-20, so they almost lost to them. The Texans, 20-19, and the Jets, after losing their quarterback early in the game, they beat them 29-27. So I see why certain rankings are like that. The Bucs shouldn't be ranked that high based off of that.
Well, they put Baltimore at number 7.
And that's because, and I'm telling you, it's strength of schedule. Because they're looking at the Baltimore Ravens, hands down, let's call it what it is. Talent-wise, they have the most talented defense. But the problem is they lost their coach. That coach, they don't have the same defense coordinator. This defense coordinator don't know what he's doing with his talent. And this shows what coaching does. This also shows that somebody might be losing their job this year.
Ooh.
It may only be one Harbaugh as a head coach next year.
Ooh. Ooh. You heard it first on FOST. I just want to let y'all know that Kai predicted that Harbaugh will be gone if they don't turn things around. Then they put the Los Angeles Rams under the Ravens. What do you think about that?
I do believe the Rams still should be above the Ravens because, yes, they are 2-1, and they did lose to a 3-0 team.
Yeah. Yeah. I think.
Yeah, but how long do you think their quarterback's going to last?
Yo, that man was hurt in the second half.
Yes, he was.
You cannot tell me he was not hurt in that second half.
Mm-hmm.
I saw him get up off that field, and was like laid there for a minute, got up, held his back, and you saw it in his throws. That man was hurt.
Yes. Yes.
He's
He's one more good hit away from their season being done.
Who they're playing this week?
I think the Ravens.
No, the Bears are playing the Raiders.
No.
Ravens.
Oh, the Ravens?
They're playing the Colts.
Oh, the Colts? Yeah, Colts got a good defense.
Yep.
The Rams are playing the Colts.
Yep.
Who's playing the Colts?
The Rams.
The Rams.
Okay.
And then the next week they're playing the Niners.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man. I'm looking at the defenses. They got the Colts, the Niners, the Ravens. 3 in a row of defenses. And I think the Ravens defense by week 5, week 6 is going to start getting it together.
Oh, yeah.
And so remember their number, the Rams is number 8. Kansas City is at number 9. Washington is number 10. San Francisco.
I thought you said Kansas City was ranked at number 5.
No, they moved. That was the first one. This is the second one.
Oh, okay. All right.
And so now they ranked them at number 9.
Which, yeah, I can see that.
And they ranked Washington at number 10. And then they put San Francisco at number 11 when they're 3-0.
Hey.
So you don't think San
I have to wait to see. I have to wait to see Nick after this week.
No, because y'all have been looking bad, bro.
No, we have. I'm not gonna say we haven't been looking bad.
Yeah, because it's like y'all putting this stuff out.
Hold on. Don't let Ty tell you that.
No,
he
see it.
No, bro.
No, I didn't see it.
No.
But
don't let Ty do that to you,
man. But I do believe that Brock's coming back, and we're gonna get another receiver back. So that's gonna change. And Ricky Parcell is starting to blossom, like we were predicting.
Week 1, 17-13. Week 2 to the Saints, 26-21. And week 3 to the Cardinals, 16-15. That I can see why the Cardinals is terrible. Come on, man. The Saints are terrible.
And they won the games they were supposed to win. That's all that counts. You know what I'm saying? They won the games. A win is a win. Stop trying to. It can look ugly. It can look beautiful. It's whatever. A win is a win.
Yo, Wayne, aspirations.
Look, Wayne, don't let Kai do that to you. Look,
no, he said it himself.
Look, Wayne, y'all 3-0. Y'all 3-0, right?
And I love it. I love it that we're 3-0, but we could be playing a lot better.
And look, you're 3-0 without your star quarterback, and you're still winning. So guess what? Don't let Kai tell y'all don't look good. You look good, bro. You look good. All right. Without your weapons, you look good.
Hey, in my best Tom and Jerry voice, don't you believe it?
Look, they put the Niners over the Colts.
What?
Hey, look, an ugly win beats a good loss any day.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Now I have a problem.
They got the Niners over the Colts.
Hey.
The Colts is number 12.
That is ridiculous. That I must say is ridiculous. Because the Colts actually look good. See again, they're going with that strength of schedule. Even though the teams they played were bad, they blew out a terrible Dolphins team. And then they almost lost to the Broncos by 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then they blew out the Titans, a terrible Titans team.
Mm-hmm.
But even though they still look better than the Niners.
Yeah.
So there's no way that the Niners should be above them.
Well,
they should at least be in the top 10. Come on, man. 3-0 and blowing people out.
They're not, because Danny Dimes got an offensive line.
and an all-pro running back.
And an all-pro running back. Danny Dimes saying, look, y'all done kicked me away. Y'all had me on the practice squad in Vikings, and now look at me. Look at me. Danny Dimes, I'm supporting you, bro. You and Justin Herbert, all right, bro. Do y'all thing over there. Hey. So if y'all do make it to the Super Bowl, that's what we're going to do to you.
I'm a man who give props where props is due. And the only props I'm going to give right now is the first thing first. They always talk about people being on pumpkin watch. If y'all don't know what that means they like Cinderella. When she got her little and she became beautiful, and then they were just waiting to see when that carrot was going to turn back into a pumpkin. Danny Dimes is on pumpkin watch. I'm waiting to see him turn back into his pumpkin.
Danny Dimes is not on pumpkin watch. He's going to do what he's supposed to do. Danny, I got your back, brother. Got your back.
He lied. All right. Ask him how much money he put on you, Danny.
Not now one.
Not a damn none.
Not damn none. They're done, bro. After that, I'm gonna do the last one, which is the Minnesota Vikings is underneath them. Then they got Seattle at 14. Denver is at 15. Arizona's at 16. Pittsburgh is at 17. And Jacksonville is at 18. The Falcons is at 19. And 20 is the Cincinnati Bengals. So
now, Seattle. Let's look at Seattle. Tell me that again, this is why it does not make sense that the Niners is over Seattle. The Niners almost lost to the Saints, yes or no? Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
Here we go again.
After the Niners, after Seattle lost to the Niners, they destroyed the Steelers. 31-17.
Mm-hmm.
Then they destroyed the Saints. 44-13.
Mm-hmm.
help me understand why they under the Niners?
Because they got one loss.
Well, no. Look at what you said earlier. You got the Ravens with 2 losses. You got somebody else up number 2 with a loss. That it doesn't make sense because if you're going to go by that see, this is where, like you say, with the NFL and their rankings, the inconsistency. Yes, the goalpost moving, the favoritism. Because don't get it messed up. We know the Niners is one of the golden teams of the NFL. We know that the Cowboys is one of the golden teams of the NFL. They want these teams. The Raiders, the reason they keep moving them and keep letting them move back and forth and all this stuff, because they want the Raiders to be great. They need these teams to be great. But come on, man. Come on, man.
All I'm going to say is, it is what it is. That's the rankings. I don't make the rankings. If I had to make my own rankings, it's because it's a team and they win and that's it. I mean, every undefeated team would be in my power ranking, my top 10 power ranking. The rest of them would go accordingly. That's all I'm saying. Speaking of a list, let me look at this list. Wow. Did I do the totals? I think I did the totals for last week.
Yeah, you did.
All right, Wayne. What you looking like? Wayne is what, 31-17?
Yep. It was a rough week last week. It was 8-8.
Come on, Wayne. Stop trying to stay in second place all the time, brother.
It's just like those past seasons. I have like 2 or 3 maybe bad weeks, but I stay above 500. I'll put it like that.
I think
I'll be back.
I think this is going to be a rough week for me. I'm looking at the schedule, and I think I'm gonna change that Kansas City game. Because I think the Ravens is going to be poised to win this game. Something telling me to change that Kansas City game. Matter of fact, I'm going to change it right now to the Ravens.
Talking about that, you just said something about a must win. This is a must win for the Ravens.
Yes,
and for the Chiefs.
Both teams.
Yeah. I believe that whoever win this game or whoever loses this game is going to set how they're going to finish the rest of the season. Possibly.
Oh, no. I'm going back to the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm sorry. You know why? They're playing in Arrowhead Stadium.
All right, Aaron, real quick.
Yes.
You, sir. I am passing the ears to you, my brother. All you right. Are the lone wolf.
Uh-oh.
Come to the Vikings and the Steelers, man.
I told you. I got 2 lone wolves, don't I? Hold on. I think I got 2. No.
But why? Tell us why do you pick the Steelers over the Vikings this week?
I picked the Steelers because it was a gut feeling. I did not have no confidence in the Vikings. Who did they play? They played Carson Wentz played.
They played the Bengals and they beat them 48-10.
Okay, yeah. So I had no faith in their backup quarterback with the Bengals. I saw him in that win that they had with the Bengals, and he really didn't seem like he was that guy that you could just say, "Oh yeah, I'm comfortable winning with him." No, that's the only reason I picked the Steelers. And Aaron Rodgers, man, I remember I had that heartfelt message to Aaron Rodgers and told him that I believe in him. Well, Aaron Rodgers, I believe in you, bro. Nice job, bro. Yeah, man.
I have to say, they didn't win because of Carson Wentz, but they also didn't lose because of Carson Wentz. Carson was the quintessential, let's just don't lose the game. Remember how you say manage the game, be a game manager, be that player. He was the game manager. He threw for 2 touchdowns, but the defense was magnificent.
That's
That was the one thing. Now I'm looking at,
but the Steelers got some of their key players out, their defensive guys out,
and they're playing in Minnesota.
Yeah, and
they're in Minnesota. Oh wait, no, that's right. They're at the Steelers.
Yeah, they're at the Steelers, but they're playing in Ireland.
Oh, that's right. It's in Ireland.
They're doing the Dublin thing. And I'm gonna go with Aaron Rodgers again. I'm going with the veteran again. Aaron Rodgers. Carson Wentz is a game manager. Don't let that boy outplay you. Just don't.
Aaron Rodgers is game manager now. What are you talking about?
Hey. He deserves to be a game manager because I'm moving the goalpost now. He matter of fact, let me move it towards my mouth. He deserves to be. He has the right to be a game manager. He's 40 years old, and plus he already won a Super Bowl, and he won MVP. So he has the right to be a game manager. That's all I gotta say. Aaron Rodgers, I believe in you. Let me win that lone wolf again. All right, thank you.
All right,
Kyle
so
won it twice.
what's the
Kyle
next,
won it twice, so I need to win it again.
what's the next lone wolf? The Jags and the Niners. He picked the Jags. You picked the Jags over the Niners. Oh,
I'm sorry, Wayne. I'm sorry, Wayne.
Wayne, can I say this? I don't believe in your team right now because I think y'all got too many injuries and y'all lost too many players. But the last team that Kai Bryant Sr. Matter of fact, I'm going to go with the Puerto Rican too. Kai Rodriguez Bryant Sr. refused to believe that y'all going to lose to the whack Jags.
We're not going to lose to the Jags.
That guy is trash. I just can't see it.
It's not going to happen.
Hey Wayne, I'm sorry, man. I really want to apologize for this behind whooping that you're about to take. And the only reason I'm apologizing is because I think the Jags. Now, this is my only conclusion to this is because y'all are hurt so much, and Kai brought out some beautiful points about y'all, like you barely win here or there and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's the only reason I'm picking the Jags.
Can I hit you with some stiz ads? Let me smack you with some stiz ads.
You can go right ahead.
Trevor Lawrence in 3 games. 3 games, right? He got a whole 670 yards, right? The man got 4, count them, 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Trash. As I'm gonna say it in my best Dave Chappelle voice. He's trash. Trash. He's Trashy Lawrence. That's my new name for him. That's it. I claim it today. He is Trashy Lawrence.
He is, and I ain't even gonna doubt that he's trash. But here's the thing: y'all said the same thing about Jalen Hurts in the first 3 games because first 2 games he looked like
not one person called Jalen Hurts trash. Not one.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm not saying y'all calling him trash, but y'all saying that he underperformed in the first 2 games.
All right. Who says now? You tell me one person who believes that Trevor Lawrence is underperforming.
I believe he's underperforming.
He's playing He's playing at his full potential right now.
Thank you, sir. You
I
stop that
don't think
goddamn
he's
chat.
playing at his full potential because when Trevor Lawrence first came out, he was balling. All right.
Yeah, I think I agree.
Okay, but so same thing we can say about Carson Wentz. When Carson Wentz was in Philadelphia, is he playing at his full potential right now? No.
He had one good year too.
So so I'm saying he can have one good game. One good game. Bam! Against the Niners. He gonna sling that thing. Bang, bang, bang. And then what's that boy? What's the rookie they got? Travis? What? Travis Hunter?
Travis Hunter.
Yeah. Gonna have a beautiful game. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna be like,
Not in San Francisco.
Hey, I just want to add that Fred Warner is on the other side of that defense. Like it's not gonna be as easy. Like that dude, he plays every position on the field. He can cover like a cornerback.
Yeah,
and let's talk about our brother, the resident Cowboy fan.
Oh man.
Trey. Let us welcome him in because he wasn't here earlier.
Yeah, my bad, guys. My bad, fellas.
I know. So just so you know, Trey, we were going over our picks, and like everybody picked Seattle.
And Green Bay.
Yeah. Everybody picked Seattle. Who else? The Vikings and the Steelers. Aaron picked the Steelers. So who would you say? We just wondering what would your pick be? Steelers or Vikings?
I'm going with Steelers. I'm not 100% sold on the Vikings yet. I'm going with the Steelers.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Commanders? Well, everybody picked Commanders.
Yep.
Nobody picked the.
Hold on. Let's stop at the Commanders.
Commanders and Falcons.
Okay.
Oh
okay,
my God.
Okay, but
Commanders.
Who's the quarterback for the Commanders?
Mariota.
Marcus Mariota.
I think
But
who was on the show that said that they didn't like Mariota? Oh, there you go. Oh, both of y'all.
Hey, question though. This is where it splits. Is this a primetime night game or a day game?
Day game.
Okay, I'm going Falcons because Kirk Cousins is playing, right? Is Cousins playing or is it Penix?
It's Penix.
I don't know.
Appendix. I mean, not appendix, but
because Cousins at prime time, I don't think he's won a prime time game.
No, he's terrible in prime time.
Yeah, but even Michael Penix is not.
Yeah, that's crazy. I never saw 30. Oh, that's crazy. One of my friends called me to talk trash, and he's a Falcons fan. He's like, "Yo, y'all lose to the Bears, man. I got blown out." I said, "I just sent him the score." I'm like, "Bro." He's like, "Oh yeah, well, we got rid of the player that scores the most points." I'm like, "The kicker." He made it respectable last year for them though. Like, because instead they would at least score like 17, 14, 15, you know what I mean, points by field goal. But like,
all right, so, real quick, I'm sorry because we wanted to get through this part real quick. So everybody picked the Bills over the Saints. Makes sense. Everybody picked the Eagles over the Tampa. Well, no, yeah, everybody picked the Eagles over Tampa Bay.
I'm going with Tampa.
Why?
It's just a matchup struggle for me.
See, and
I seen them struggle. I seen them. I honestly, I work in PA, working Lansdowne, and I'm surrounded by Eagle fans, and I'm like, yo, that Rams game is going to be scary. Everyone's like, oh no, we got it. I'm like, I'm telling you, Rams are sneaky good, man. Like, but yeah, I don't know. I think the Eagles are the better team. I just feel like when they match up against Tampa, it's something about it. It's just, it's like one of those things where it's like coordinators, styles make fights type thing. Like you guys were speaking to with Lawrence and Wentz. I don't feel like they're trash quarterback or bums. I just think like Frank White was that coordinator for Carson. You know what I mean? Like he was a great quarterback. I don't know who could help. I don't know who could help Trevor though.
No matter
I don't know who could help.
No, come on, man. Trevor Lawrence then had 4 different coaches and coordinators. Trevor Lawrence is trash.
Yeah, but we say that to every quarterback that goes to the Browns, the respectfully the Giants.
We know they're bad coaching. We know it's bad coaching.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, nobody said it wasn't until Daniel Jones proved he was bad when we started saying he was bad. Because everybody believed in Jones. This man has played. How many years Lawrence been in the league? 5 or 6 years?
3.
No, what? He's been in the league way more than 3 years.
No, because Herbert went in.
That man got a new contract 2 years ago. He's been in the league like 5 or 6 years.
Wow. It doesn't even feel like that long.
Gosh. But
that's
anyway,
crazy.
Yeah, so who else? Who we got? The Bills. You picked with Tampa Bay. They're so injured. That's why I got scared and flipped it. But the Chargers. Chargers, Giants, everybody chose Chargers. Who was next? Patriots. Who the Patriots playing?
Actually, I got the Giants. I'm not even I'm dead serious. I got the Giants. You remind me of that team that's just y'all came off a loss. Y'all got shut. Y'all kind of, you know what I mean? They shut y'all out. It's like us. You got that offense where it could just go, or it just,
Dude, I don't know what offense you looking at. That offensive line is terrible.
No. I mean offense. You're right. I know the line. I'm speaking to like just the talent you got. Really, it's your pass rush. The pass rush makes me respect y'all.
Aaron,
whatever you smoking. And whatever you drinking.
No, I know the Chargers. The Chargers. Listen, but hold on. The Chargers look like world beaters, right? We just seen Green Bay lose to the Browns. But it's any given week thing, man. You gotta lose sometime.
Hold on. Go ahead, Aaron.
I understand what you're saying. And I
the Giants could be like the Falcons, and they can surprise us. The Falcons lose to teams all the time. It beat teams all the time, and they should lose to.
Hold on, bro.
Okay, you're right.
I'm gonna just mute Trey right now. Trey, you muted. All right. Look, Trey, this is all I'm saying. All right. We can expect certain things from the Giants. Now, if Russell Wilson was playing, I would say they would have a chance. Putting a rookie in there with a coach that knows how to play them and give different defensive schemes, that is not going to be good. And then you have a play caller on the Giants that doesn't know how to call plays to help advance that team. But if you want to choose the midgets, you can choose the midgets, because here's the thing. I'm going to win either way, because you lose by telling the world that your vote for the Giants is I don't know. Just tell the world that you were smoking and you had some Henny or something like that. They're gonna say, what they're gonna say.
I see where this is coming from. It's because I picked the Eagles to lose to Tampa, and then I picked the Giants to win. I get it.
No. Here's the thing, because if you was here earlier, you would have heard me say that if the Eagles lose to Tampa, I'm good with it. You know why?
Yeah, y'all good. Y'all fun.
Yeah, if we lose to Tampa, I'm fine. You know why?
Yeah.
Every time they lose to Tampa, they go to the Super Bowl. I'm good with that. So, if they lose to Tampa, just know that we going to the Super Bowl, baby. If we win against Tampa, we don't know. But going back to what Kyle was saying, the Giants game with the Chargers, I just don't see that happening because of their offensive line. Now, the Patriots go against Carolina. Now, if you would have said, Trey, that the Patriots or the Carolina Panthers is going to beat the Patriots, I'd agree with you. That's the only game I have a problem with.
Yeah.
I
So
don't know about that game. That's a hard one for me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, that's what we're trying to figure out. Like who would you pick out of the Panthers and the Patriots?
I mean, damn, Panthers got. I mean, the Patriots got to get a win. I'm gonna go with Patriots.
So
I feel like Carolina shot their load. You know, they just overscored. I don't. I think it's gonna be a tough one, but I think the Patriots pull it out. I didn't know that you guys are starting Jackson Dart though. I didn't know that. I thought you were.
Are you serious?
I thought Russ was playing.
No. I see if they would have. I'm gonna be honest with you. If they would start Winston, I would have been.
Okay.
If they would have started Jameis Winston, I'd have been torn because I'm like, y'all ain't ready for Jameis, and we got the talent. I'd have been a little torn. But Jackson Dart, no.
And see, that's another thing. That's another thing too, because like it could go both ways because a lot of these rookie quarterbacks come in the league and like the league, not a lot. It's always
one
the Jaden Daniels year. Yeah. That first year, and then that second year they have tape on them. So that's why I was saying like too, it could go either way because your coordinator might have been playing for Russ. I mean, they might have been getting ready for either Russ or Winston, which is you can't really prepare for Winston. He's either going to roll 5 touchdowns or he's going to give you the ball 5 times. So you can't really prepare for him. You know what I mean? I think he's the scariest one out of everybody on that bench. He's the scariest one. But Dart, I don't think you have a game plan for him.
Yeah, but if you know anything about Dart, all you gotta do is look at his college. You put any pressure on him, he don't know how to respond. He throws a really flat ball. He still got to work on that touch. He everything is bullets to him. He's trying to gun everything, and his throws come out flat because of it. So that's what I'm saying. I think they're going to blitz the mess out this young fella and make him have to beat them. They're like, look, we're gonna take the pass away from you. You're gonna have to beat us with your run game. And truth be told, I like what's the young bull? Scatterboo. I like Scatterboo, but I ain't ready to be the team. He ain't that good that he can be the team. So I think they're going to take the pass away and make this kid have to either beat you with his arm and like make Scatterboo beat us.
I think it's going to be a messy game. I don't think they're going to score a lot of points though. Either. I mean, I don't know. I just that front, that Giants front, man, is serious.
I love our front. But our front 5 on offense is terrible. So
evens out.
All right, but the Lions. So the Lions against the Browns. We all picked Lions.
Lions. I'm going Lions.
Rams, Colts.
I'm going Rams.
Yep. Well, 2 Rams, 2 Colts. Wayne, good sir. Why'd you pick the Colts?
Colts look good though.
No, I believe in the Colts. I think the Colts can take the Rams.
How?
And remember, one more hit, we'll be sleeping for the rest of the season on the bench.
He said, "I just see it coming. One more hit." Yeah, I can't even argue with you because I see that too. That man looked like he is a hit away from being out for the year, from retiring. So, all right. So, Trey, we got the Niners and the Jags.
I'm going. Oh man, I'm going Niners.
Yep. And
I don't know how they do it. Half the team is injured, but
I said the same thing.
I just feel like I think it's going to be a coach.
That's what
I mean. Shanahan's the best at just doing it with X's and O's, man. He's consistent.
Yes, Bears and the Las Vegas Raiders.
I'm going Raiders.
Everybody, what? Oh my God! I definitely got here.
I have to say I was torn between that. I went with the Raiders.
Yeah,
because I was just thinking the Raiders got to win one. They've been close
All right.
They've been close this year. Unlike
I mean,
the past couple years.
that shows how trash I feel like my boys are right now, man. I don't see the Bears as a very good team. Like, you know what I mean? They got a lot of things they got to work on, man. And I don't think Caleb Williams is going to string it together 2 back-to-back weeks like that.
I'm sorry. They just lost to the Commanders and Mariota. 41-24. The Raiders just lost to Mariota.
Yeah.
No. I can't.
I saw that.
I just can't see it. Let me see. Mariota threw for 207 yards and 1 touchdown. But they rushed for 3 touchdowns. They rushed for 3 touchdowns. Yeah.
But do you believe in like teams not seeing each other maybe once every 5 years? And then it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, maybe because I believe that like every time we play Arizona for whatever reason, San Fran for whatever reason, we just get blown out the water no matter who's playing. Like I
don't see it. I have no faith in Trashy Lawrence. I'm sorry, gentlemen. I have zero faith in that man. All right,
hey, Trevor Lawrence, he kind of reminds me of Sunshine from Remember the Titans.
Yes, he does. Sunshine was more dependable.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
So we're split. Everyone's split on the Chiefs Ravens. What side do you lean on?
Ravens.
Okay, so we have one extra Raven guy.
Yeah, Derrick Henry's about to run different this week.
Yeah, I think they got a lot.
He's about to run different.
You got to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, and I think they all have a lot to prove. What you think, Aaron? Who do you feel got more to lose or more to win out of this?
I'm gonna just say this: Kansas City need to win this game, just because they're when you look at that team, it looks demoralized. Even in the win, they look demoralized.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So with the Ravens, you know what you're going to get from the Ravens. You know, the Ravens is okay. I mean, if they lose this game, all they're going to say is, hell, this is another Kansas City team that we lost to before. But Kansas City right now needs this game for, to stop looking demoralized. And so that's just my thought.
All right, so we got Packers and who they playing?
The boys.
Boys.
Them.
Oh, Trey, what are you?
They know they're playing.
What's your thoughts, good sir?
Oh man, like if we can come out this game without that getting hurt, I'm cool. Outside of that,
Well, then the Cowboys will win. That will be a win then.
That'll be a dub for us. Honestly, like we're gonna need Tyler Guyton to step up, Terrence Steele to step up. We're gonna need Hunter Lipke to chip block, maybe Williams chip blocking. I mean, tight ends, the Coast Guard. Like, just keep that up right. We'll be all right. Yeah, man. I don't see us. I don't see us having a shot in this one.
Yeah, nobody picked the Cowboys.
Yeah,
nobody can pick them, but guess what?
That was smart.
Y'all gonna play them hard.
Nobody smoked what I had. Thinking the Giants.
Okay, I have to pull these out. I finally got my first lone wolf of the week. I picked between the Dolphins and the Jets. I picked the Jets. Who you picking, Trey?
I'm gonna go Dolphins.
Okay, I am the lone wolf. Let's go.
Yeah, just because you picked the Jets. I don't got a lot of faith in Miami either.
Right.
But
let me tell you why. I picked the Jets.
Yeah.
Because the Jets have looked.
Thinking about week one.
No, I'm just saying they look capable with Fields. That's all I'm saying. And Fields is back.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I'm looking at. They look capable with Fields. Do I trust Fields totally? No. But I know the Dolphins also look terrible. They only looked good against the Bills in that second half when the Bills started taking their foot off their neck and had to reapply pressure. But so when they played the Bills last week. So yeah, no.
I'm with Wayne, man, when he's like one hit away. That's what got me scared with Miami. I feel like Tua, man, they put him in that bubble boy protection, bro. Because
man, Aaron says that all the time. Aaron talks about how
you have a fear for him when he steps out and they blitz or something. It's just like,
yeah. Every time people see him get hit, you wince. You like, And the last one we got is the Broncos versus. Why they got 2 Monday night games? Oh, okay, but there's the Broncos against Cincinnati.
Broncos.
Everybody picked the Broncos.
Yeah, I did enough gambling today. I feel like half of my picks were gambles, but yeah, I'm going Broncos. I'm playing safe for that one.
Yeah, man, them Bulls look horrible. So we have a question for you, good brother.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about them boys right now?
Man, I'm feeling great about our draft capital. As far as the boys, I don't know, bro. Like I'm hearing that they're trying to trade for Hendrickson. I don't see. I see Cincinnati maybe trying to rebuild, but I don't think they're going to give him up for number one or Green Bay's number one or 3 or whatever they're trying to do. We still need O-line help. We still need we need a lot. We need maybe 2-3 corners.
I don't think y'all need the corners. I do believe if you get a Trey Hendrickson, because your line is decent, you just don't have a standout.
Okay,
like,
so
with the Green Bay Packers, Micah made that difference.
But do you feel like a lot of boy fans are feeling like it's the DC? So like, Eberflus, he's not a blitzer, and he plays zone a lot. So we've never really gotten pressure with 4 rushers. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna have to switch it up. You're gonna have to blitz a little bit. But I just feel like you got man corners playing zone, and you got rid of your best pass rusher by a big gap. So it's like that system, like, you know what I mean? I feel like the system was designed for Micah, but having Eberflus come here and then having them play so far back on the ball. But now it's just like you can't get pass rush, and you got these corners playing so soft that they just dinking you down the field. You know what I mean? Like we can't get off the field on 3rd downs.
Hey, Aaron, that reminds you of y'all the year y'all had, what was it, the Dream Team? The Dream Team year when y'all had all that talent, but Bugs they were playing the wrong defense for them, playing zone and with man corners.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Eberflus, and everybody just knew. Oh, it wasn't Eberflus, it was the Bears. Yeah, what happened? Eberflus looked terrible.
But the week before we played them, they were still playing zone.
Yeah.
But they look good. I don't know. I mean, they look better than us.
Oh, I'm sorry, gentlemen. There's one more thing I did want to bring up. One more thing. Archie Manning. I went on ESPN to check.
Well, we're gonna hey, guy, we're gonna have to talk about Archie Manning and them on another time because.
All right, can I just say one thing though? He's number 74 in the college ranking. That's all I wanted to say. He's 74.
Yeah, it's about that time for FOST. It's been over an hour, and I gotta post this to podcast.
Okay.
And so, everyone, thank y'all for coming on. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. Go Birds! Lose Giants. What'd you say? What'd you say about that hat again? Oh,
San Fran.
Trey, what you got? Are you gonna represent?
How about them Cowboys? I got to, win, lose, draw, fall. I got to rep, my guy.
Go. Well, you won't hear me say go Cowboys.
You just did. I just heard you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
And we ain't gonna hear me cheering for y'all. Oh yeah, I'll cheer for y'all because every year y'all going to the Super Bowl. But yeah, thank y'all for coming on. Y'all can see FOST on Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. I will be on for FOST Splash, and we'll talk about all that happened in week 4 and talk about some news that may happen in the NFL in week 4, what kind of trade possibilities can happen. If you want to come join me, just hit me up. I'll send you a link, and we can do some debating and talking on Tuesday. For the rest of us from here, from FOST, we hope you have a beautiful night.